What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm not. Well, I am. The Corvette is not. I think the transmission is toast. It's the 8-speed automatic 2015 Corvette Stingray. So yeah, when I put it in reverse or drive and I hold the brake, the car starts fighting me. And then if I don't release the brake, the car will stall. So I don't know if you can hear that over the phone here, but it's like it's trying to go, you know. And so when I drive it, I have to put it into neutral as I stop. And then when I start, I can put it back into drive. Takes a second, and now we just started going. So again, at 2 miles an hour, 1 mile an hour, now it's starting to shake. Then I can put it in neutral, and then it rebalances. Or I can just put it in drive, and drive normally, and it's fine. But once I try to stop, it's going crazy. So yeah, I'm on my way to the Chevy dealership. They already replaced the transmission once. There's almost 42,000 miles, 41,925 miles on it. I've had the car for probably 6 or 8 months. I've already gone through a transmission. I'm 99% sure that's going to be the issue here. The car hasn't been very reliable, in my opinion. They say the engines are bulletproof. It's tried and true engine, been proven over many years, and that might be true. But the things that they connect to the engine don't seem to be very good. I'm sure they're fine, but my personal experience is that I'm kind of having problems with some things. I know my axle snapped. I know my transmission went out. I know my oil is going somewhere. It's not leaking, but it's going somewhere. So, there's a thing on here. Let me try to find it. Let's see. Information. Alright, so there's oil life. I don't know if you can see it or not. 44%. And so when it was 51%, it doesn't tell you, how many miles. It tells you what percentage you have left of your oil. So, it counts down. So when I get to, 10%, I change my oil. But when I was at 51% a few days ago, it said that I didn't have, for me to add oil. And so I had to add like 5 quarts of oil. It was almost empty, I think this holds, I don't know how many quarts it holds. I think I don't know. But anyway, I added a ton of oil, and I don't know, that happened the last 2 oil changes where halfway through the cycle I had to add oil. So I don't know where all this oil is going. The transmission is going out. And granted, most of it's not the Corvette's problem. Like, it's just tons of things. We had a lot of rain here, so we had a lot of potholes. I ended up losing 9 tires, popping a tire because you don't see the pothole. Granted, some potholes you see, but there were so many of them, you just couldn't avoid them. And one time, so I lost a ton of tires, and that's not the Corvette's fault, but it happened in the Corvette, and so it's this memory I have with the Corvette. And the accident I had where I got rear-ended, it was not the Corvette's fault, but it happened in the Corvette. So this thing's always in the shop. This thing's always needing repairs. This thing's always, kind of giving me a headache. And I love the car. Don't get me wrong. It's like a gorgeous girlfriend who's super high maintenance. It's just, oh my God, you need this. Oh my God, you need that. but you love hanging out with her, you love looking at her, you love having some fun with her. But it's just at some point, you know, you get used to it, and then you're like, wow, is all this trouble really worth it? You know, whereas at the beginning of the relationship, of course it was. So when I first got the car, I was like, oh, good, I don't care, I pop tires, or I don't care, this happened, or I don't care. But then, you know, the car goes into the shop for a month and a half because it had to get the transmission replaced. Now, granted, the shop I take it to is next door to a Cadillac dealership, so I got Cadillac loaners, so that was pretty cool. And that's where I'm taking it right now, so I may be able to review some Cadillacs for you guys. But after a month and a half, you just want the car back. And so then you get the car back and you're like, all right, fantastic. And so I think that might have been, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago. And now it's probably going to have to go do the same thing again. So hopefully if I have to pay for it, it's even worse. You know, I got the car used. And so they went ahead and took care of it for me last time. Because they took care of the transmission. And this, hopefully, I think it's a transmission problem. Is a transmission problem, they should take care of this as well. So if they take care of it, fantastic, but it's still a pain in the ass because I just want to drive this car. I just want to, you know, have fun in the car, you know. So anyway, that's my little soap opera. Like I said, I love the car, man. I really do. But like I said, you know, it's a high maintenance chick, man. You know, there's different YouTube videos I watch of, you know, upkeep on Ferraris, and they're like, oh no, I never have to do anything to it. And I'm like, what the heck, man? I was like, I thought Ferraris you had to replace everything all the time. But in the Corvette, it seems like I feel like I have to replace a lot of things all the time, but I don't know. Like I said, I love the car. I don't want to get rid of the car. I would like to upgrade to that Z06 though, you know. But that'll probably be just add more supercharger problems or something. But like all the guys I watch their videos, you know, they don't seem to have problems with it, but they also don't drive it like I drive it, you know. I have, like I said, I have 42,000 miles on it. I got it maybe 8 months ago with 13, 14, 15,000 miles on it. So this is a daily driver. You know, many days I go, you know, I'm a dog trainer, so sometimes I'll pick dogs up in this, and I'll go, you know, 100 miles here, 100 miles there. So this thing is definitely not a show car. It's not a showpiece, you know. But I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. I love the sound of it. But loving it so much, I'm still taking it to the dealership. So, all right, folks, just wanted to update you. I'll let you know what they say. Gotta go get gas again. At least this time I don't have to fill it up because it's going to the shop, so throw $10 in it. So also look at this. Look at this driveway I can get in and out of with the Corvette. A lot of people see this and that time. Wow. So that time it took 10 seconds for it to, or 5 seconds for it to go into drive. And then it was taking so long to shift, it stalled out. So maybe adventurous. So you have to hurry up and put it in park before it stalls out again. So anyway, guys. But like I was saying, look at this driveway it's able to get into. You probably can't see it too well with the angles and everything. But that's a pretty good incline or decline or whatever. Alright guys, let me get this car into the shop. See what they say. Try to get a Cadillac Escalade or something. And I'm also picking up my other car because it had a blown engine. So if you're following the timeline, I have a Chrysler 200 convertible that I use for my business, for my dogs, and that blew an engine. All right, so that blew an engine. So that's covered under warranty. And the same day that happened, I got into an accident in this with a Volvo that drives itself. And it hit me twice in the back. So this car was gone for a month and a half. So I had a Mustang convertible, a rental car that the insurance had given me while this was in the shop. So I was really wanting to get that Corvette back, right? Nothing wrong against the Mustang. It's a nice car, you know, a little EcoBoost, a little turbo convertible. But I wanted this thing back. So I finally got this thing back. And so now this is happening. So this is going into the shop. And today I'm putting this in the shop for the transmission. And I'm getting my other car out of the shop for the engine. And so, I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. Between the one day where I got into an accident and lost the engine, and then today I'm turning the Corvette back into the shop, and I'm getting out my other car. So it's just been crazy for me. But yeah, I gotta get some GoPros, and we got a lot of cool areas around here. This is not exactly one of them. But I don't really live in the neighborhood here. I live like just outside of it, so I don't really have any neighbors. So it's kind of cool. You know, it's about 2 acres. But yeah, I've just had a heck of a time with the car. And like, honestly, like, if I'm able to give this thing back, I would. Because like, let's see, look at that. Oh, it's gonna be a long trip over there. Anyway, guys, just wanted to update you with the Corvette. She's sick, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn her back in, and I love that little thing. I always keep my wallet in there. I wish that button was like on the bottom here, or like kind of hidden. You know, that'd be kind of cool. The Cadillac is the CTS, and I think the XTS are both really cool because they have like two long, like a long silver button here, and it doesn't look like a button; it looks like trim. And you push it, and then the screen opens up. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoy yourself. If you have any recommendations, I'm a knucklehead, so let me know. I'll do donuts in this thing, and I power slide this thing, and have a good time with it. I straight piped it, so yes, there's a lot of drone in here, and I don't care. Well, there's no drone. I don't care about it. Like, I like to hear the exhaust. I like to listen to what it's doing and stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm pulling into my home away from home, the gas station. So I'm gonna let you guys go. And again, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And please subscribe. Get you some cool content coming. Thank you. Bye.